Welcome back to Game Crunch, everyone, keeping up to date with the latest in the video game world. Now today we're going to take a look at two of the biggest things happening today in the gaming space, including if you've taken advantage of any of Nintendo's point system, the gold rewards. Well, I got some disappointing news for you that it's only going to go for about a month, but we're going to get into the details of how it's going to work as they're kind of shutting things down and kind of ramping down, and what you can do with those remaining gold points. More on that in just a second. And then if you ever wanted to be an NPC or make an NPC in an Elder Scrolls game, well, Bethesda is auctioning off that chance for the upcoming Elder Scrolls 6. We'll go into that detail in just a second. But of course, if you like to stay up to date with the latest in the video game world, consider giving Game Crunch a subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Really appreciate it. Been seeing a lot of new subscribers lately, so join the team. And if you find any of this information helpful or whatever, just give the video a like. And I mean, if you hate it, I guess dislike it. But anyway, without further ado, let's get right into today's news. So first, let's get into this announcement from Nintendo that they are ending their Gold Points program. If you're someone who likes getting discounts on eShop games, you might want to pay attention to this. According to Nintendo, the ability to earn gold points will officially end on March 25th of 2025. That means no more points from digital game purchases, whether on the eShop or through download codes. The good news, if there really is any, if you've already have gold points, you can still use them before they expire, and if you buy a physical game, you can still register it to get points, but only if that game was released before March 25th. Nintendo says pre-orders made before March 25th will still earn points, even if the game releases afterwards, but after that, it's over. It's the end of an era for the My Nintendo rewards. Are you disappointed by this change, or did you ever really use the gold points at all to begin with? Let me know down in the comments. So I gotta say, that seems like a very slight win here for digital games, that we can at least collect gold points just a little bit longer than the digital games can. But gold points for me, I did use them. My one problem is, because I try to buy most of my games physically, I'd always forget to put in the damn code. And then I remember one time, a couple times over the years that I've had my Switch, I went to go back and I was like, oh, I need to redeem those codes. And then I went in, and because you can only redeem them for a year after the game, I guess, is first kind of registered when you first boot it up. And yeah, I've lost a lot of points by not registering them in time, but I have seen some pretty good discounts. I've maybe saved like 10-15 bucks over the course of the 7-year Switch cycle, but still, I mean, something's better than nothing, right? So this is a bit of a disappointment, and seems to be in the lead up to the Switch 2. Maybe there's going to be another program that's going to replace it. We're going to have to just wait and see. Alright, but let's switch gears to Bethesda. If you've ever wanted to be in an Elder Scrolls game, this could be your chance. Bethesda is auctioning off the chance to become an actual NPC in Elder Scrolls 6. This is happening as part of a charity event for Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic, and the winning bidder will work with Bethesda to create their very own in-game character. So imagine walking through Tamriel and running into a character who's actually you. So maybe you're a noble, a merchant, or maybe even a townsperson who just says a generic line like, oh, I used to be an adventurer like you till I took an arrow to the knee, before you promptly interrupt them. Now, we still don't know when Elder Scrolls 6 is releasing. Bethesda first announced the game all the way back in 2018, and Todd Howard himself admitted they probably revealed it too early, you think? But one thing's for sure, whoever wins this auction is going to have a unique piece of gaming history. So let me know down in the comments, what would your dream Elder Scrolls NPC be? A legendary warrior, mysterious sorcerer, or just some random guy who runs a tavern? So this seems like a pretty cool opportunity, actually, to make yourself or something that you create into a pretty big piece of gaming history, as far as the Elder Scrolls goes, you know, being a huge franchise like it is, and at the same time, seems like you get to help a charity. So, I mean, it might be something to look into if you've got the disposable income to kind of help with that. And then I sat here long and hard as well, and, you know, I've been thinking, what would I want to be if I was going to be in Elder Scrolls 6? And usually, I'm pretty creative with this stuff, but I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. I don't know who I'd want to be. I have no idea. I'm thinking about this long and hard. I think there's just way too many options here. Like, do I want to like run the Thieves Guild? Do I want to like be like a wizard? Do I want to be a warrior? I'm like, it's almost like when I'm creating my character, I'm like, I don't know what I want to be. And that's all the news I've got for you today. So I want to thank you for tuning in to another day of Game Crunch. Of course, let me know what your thoughts are down below. Did you ever take advantage of the My Nintendo Gold rewards to begin with? Are you gonna miss it? Either way, I think it's kind of crappy that they are removing it. And then, of course, let me know which you would want to be if you were in Elder Scrolls 6. And in case you missed the last news video, I'm going to put a video over here and another video you might like over here. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.